we're trying to get a lot of bigwigs, so we're in charge of making the videos for the gala, kind of highlighting different programs in the school. That's going to air next month, but they dragged their communication the entire time. Was extremely poor, really poor. It was bad. They were telling us very last minute what they wanted for the films, and then they would change it, and then there was just like, they would promise, oh, we'll get you certain information, and it wouldn't. So it was a little kind of like pulling teeth. So now we went from having like a few months to film everything to like a couple weeks, so still tight. But we're also filming TED Talks, and I got to do the audio work today for one of the first TED Talks, so it was really fun.
Well, that's cool, at least.
Yeah, it was so exciting.
Sounds stressful, but like, what's the word? Like, fulfilling, I guess, hopefully.
Yeah, it's definitely fulfilling. I was just like on my feet for most of the day.
Yeah.
And I was the director of my group, so everyone was asking a billion questions, and in my head I was like, I'm figuring it out internally. Okay, so I think I got everything I need here. Oh, that's not one I want to open. Okay. Great, I'm gonna start the session. And screen share. Okay, so last you guys left off, you've been exploring into the dungeon. You just finished up a fight against a pirate crew that you kind of assume might be helping the cults transport some goods. You slayed what appears to be the pirate captain and their henchmen. And after doing so, you see that there is a hut that the pirate captain left, and you hear these like metallic, like solid steel crates, which is a little bit southwest over here. Basically, you see, you don't see inside the box because they're like solid metal panels, but you see like just a kind of cursory small glance over to the side. You see like a small, maybe like 12-inch or 6-inch windows, square windows, and you just hear like screaming and like banging, but it sounds like monster screams coming from some of the boxes over there. You see a couple of smaller boats, and it looks like an exit out of the dungeon as well, and another gate that seemingly goes out to the south part of the dungeon. And that's where we left off. What would you guys like to do?
I would definitely like to search the cabin there.
Okay.
Everyone else can loot the bodies, I guess, while I'm doing that.
Did you say we're hearing victims screaming? Like, is that what you said?
Like monstrous screams.
So not humanoid.
Yeah, it's not humanoid, at least from what you can hear, but it's also kind of muffled too. So it's like, you feel like it's more monstrous, but you're not 100% sure.
Well, there are windows. You can always look in. Stick your eye right up to the eye hole.
So she's got ready for us. Sounds like.
I'm not telling you to open the cages unless you want to. Their choices. Okay, so we have Tornin gonna go check out the cabin. What does everyone else want to do, just so we can kind of go down the line?
Okay.
So, like, I'd go with him with the cabin.
Okay, so Cynthia and Tornin at the cabin.
Yeah, I'd want to check out the monster, or whatever it is.
Okay. Sam and Nibbles, what do you want to do? I think she's missing. messaging. And then
what's Drake wanting to do?
It looks like they're both typing right now a message.
So, okay.
Cool. And then in the meantime, Zach, do you have any ideas of what you want to do too? And then we'll kind of go through everyone and see what happens.
Just a quick question: the animalistic screaming, is that coming from the crates?
Yes.
Okay.
They're like metal boxes.
Yeah, they're like giant, like some of them
the
are
ones
smaller.
To the south of you, I think.
Yeah. Okay, just wanted to double check that. And then, how long has it been since we entered the dungeon? I just wanted... my aid spell is still in effect, or was last session. I just wanted to see if I need to recast it or not. It lasts for 8 hours, I think. I'll double check that.
You guys took an hour short rest. I would say maybe about...
Yeah, it's 8 hours.
6
Okay.
hours.
Do I have that? I don't have it jotted down. I don't know.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's
so it was me. Yeah, because I offered it, but you said you were good, so I gave it.
Yeah,
to
no, I'm good.
The lowest HP.
So Sam, go ahead and do investigation. Is it intelligence or wisdom? I always forget.
Investigation, I think, is intelligence based.
Okay. So Sam, go ahead off with Nibbles. If you're gonna have Nibbles search around, I would say have Nibbles do an investigation check using their intelligence, and you can also help them and basically get advantage on it. And then as we wait for Tim's response. Okay, so Drake is going with Tornin and Cynthia. I'll say Ember goes with Nini, and does gosh brain Linver want to go with Ember and Nini then?
I'll loot the pirates while everybody's doing their thing.
Okay. So on your extras section, you know where you change like from spells to actions, stuff like that. There's an extras tab, and her Nibbles' character sheet should be under that, and that's where the intelligence number is, and you would roll a d20, add any modifier listed.
So it looks like Nibbles has keen smell. So it says Badger has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell. So maybe, is there a way, Sam, that you can reward that to take advantage of the advantage?
I think that could work, that they sniff around to see if there's any suspicious smells, so we could do perception and do the advantage. Okay. Yeah, definitely do wisdom because you have a +1 to it. Intelligence is -4. Okay. And going to Drake, Cynthia, and Tornin, as you walk up to the door, you roll a d20 and add 1 to it. And you would roll this twice and add that 1. So you're taking the higher. You guys walk up, you see the door seems to be open to this cabin. This one right here. And it looks like a faint kind of, maybe like a candle or torchlight, kind of flickering in and out. As you walk in, it looks like there is a chest against one of the walls. It looks like a single, like twin bed is pushed up against another wall. There is like a smaller desk to one side, and a cabinet as well. And it looks like there's a map along the wall.
So I'm mostly interested in information at this point. I'll let the others search for like valuable loot. So I'm interested in the map and the desk. Looking for papers. Like, what the heck are they doing down here? What are they smuggling and where?
Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation check.
I don't think this is my best, but we'll see what happens. Oof. Nope. 4.
If anyone wants to give a help action.
Maybe someone else should roll. You can roll your own. I've only got +1 on that.
DM, DM, it's going to take me an hour to do, but I want to prepare a ability called Right Tool for the Job. It takes her a turn to do it. I'm wanting to devise some sort of night vision goggles, if possible. I don't know if I can do multiple, but I want to do at least one. But I don't know, depending on what I'll be able to do at the time frame.
In the time frame currently, you guys are searching. You don't really necessarily have all of the tools to make full-on night vision goggles, but we could say that this hour you could start looking for paper to start making like schematics, and also doing investigation check to find like metal and different pieces that can help you begin building it. Since you don't really have like a tool shop on hand.
Yeah, as we're going, I'll just kind of gather the materials of what I'm thinking.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. And then just do investigation check, and then go ahead and re-roll your investigation, Merc. So that's fine. And then and jumping over to Nini. Nini and Ember are following Nibbles, and Nibbles is sniffing around, and he checks the tents, and he checks this one, and he starts going, and he's like pointing with his finger, and he's looking at you, and he goes underneath like this small cot that's there, and he pushes like a little box out, and he turns his nose away, and then let's see, and what did you get, Merc, for your roll?
20, just about as good as I can do.
Oh, good. So you find like a notebook that has some addresses, and you look at the map on the wall, and you see like numbers correlating to it, and there's details of who is going to the tourney that's coming, and it looks like points of contacts for smuggling, and it looks like it's highly dangerous material and or live creatures that are supposed to be taken to this tourney. And this looks like it is the first batch of creatures that are getting sent to this tourney that's coming up for the Prince of Ashmore. But it seems like it's a little nefarious.
My question is, does the tourney normally, do they have people fight against creatures? Is that what this is for?
Mm-hmm. So they have the normal, what you would think of in our world, where the jousting, night fight, and all that. But they also have another arena to battle monsters and stuff.
This seems awfully secretive for that. It seems like that would be more out in the open, but okay. I will pocket the book and the map.
And since you got a 20,
anything I find, really, yeah.
As you're kind of going through double checking, you notice a small button on the very far underneath the desk.
I'm definitely pushing that.
You push it, you get zapped. I'm kidding. You do that,
I can take it.
A little latch fall down, and there is notes of humanoid figures and experimentation happening in the kingdom of Saluna, which is south of where you guys are. It's pretty far south. You guys are on a giant peninsula, and this is at the base of the peninsula. And
isn't that the deserty one?
It's not the deserty one. It's the the biggest known city in the world. But it's the last stretch of major civilization before you go past the mountains to the south into the desert area.
Okay.
So it looks like there's some people experimenting. It appears on humanoids in Kingdom of Saluna.
That seems kind of sketchy. And I will relay that to Cynthia and Drake because they're in the room.
Okay.
That's very suspicious. Okay.
You notice some of the correlating points. There's a few points on the map of Ashmore in the Ember Province. So here, let me pull it up real quick, just so you guys have like a viewpoint, so to speak.
Yep.
So this is the Ember Province. Basically, is that giant peninsula above. I still got to work on some of the other locations, but basically the main ones are the ones that you see here on the map. So basically everything above this is the Ember Province. Up here is the Rovani Province, where Lindber is from, and Tornin is from. And then, gosh, I forgot the other province I called it, but the Kingdom of Saluna basically is the start of the province that goes to the south, and has a mountain range over here that is massive. And then there's like desert and everything down there. So that is basically what's down there. And you notice that Van Horn, Bacchus Springs, I stole some names from Red Dead Redemption, because Red Dead Redemption is awesome. Few major cities.
This is a really cool map. I like it.
Thank you.
Where are we located on this map? Like right now?
You guys are in the city of Ashmore. Currently, right now, you guys are somewhere in this northern part of this mountain range, the Scarlet Highlands.
Okay. So we're like in the northern part of the island. That's cool.
Yeah. And actually, I might be able to show you. I had a drawing in progress, I think.
I've never seen the bigger part of the map. That's cool.
Yeah. So you guys are like in a small anchor, but it's. Oops, I closed my window. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't see it all.
I know. I did it, and I was just like, I closed it. I'll open it back up. It crashed. That's why. That makes sense. I'll get it back up. Alright, there it is.
I've got a 19 on trying to find materials. What does that do for me?
So, we'll say that you found enough materials to make these goggles and to make a schematics. It's going to take, for this, I would say a couple of tries. Like, I would say 2 more tries to get this fully up and running. Unless on your second try, you get a nat 20.
Okay.
Just because this is kind of a more intricate thing.
So it's just going to take a nat 20, gotcha.
If you want to just skip a turn of having to do it. So, like, basically it's going to take 3 hours to do with successful rolls. I'm still working on this map. I'm going to share my screen again. But it's kind of what I envisioned. So the province to the south is called the Starfell province, I believe. So, yeah, it's a work in progress, but Kingdom of Saluna is up here.
Like the bigger part of the map. That's cool.
Yeah, and then there's this huge mountain range. The Thursday game I used to run, they actually were in the Kingdom of Saluna. Some of the stuff they did when the game was still going is going to affect your guys' campaign, which is already kind of affecting. And they were traveling south at the time that we were still playing. So yeah, they were going to go to Starfell Mountains. I was still working on the actual desert part. But yeah, that's that part of the map.
Would be cool if we have an encounter with them and like have a PvE match with them.
They were totally into that too.
Yeah, I love that idea.
And then also, I'll show you the other province. My families are playing the game too, but they're playing essentially, I think 30 years prior to you guys joining, like your campaign starting.
That's fun.
Yeah, so the version of the world that they're seeing is a little more medieval.
Yeah. I see what you're doing. You're doing exactly what Baldy did. Like he had a game like that where he was doing like 2 games, and he was hinting off guys. He was trying to hint off many times, like that we were gonna like meet these people. Like we never did. It sucks.
I know. I want wanted to do that, and I thought it was such a cool idea, and I didn't really want to start another world from scratch or go off of pre-made at the time. So I was just like, well, I can just make different countries like what he was doing, so you guys can do your own stories, but if certain things affect. So the home campaign is in this country here.
Very awesome.
This is the northwest of where you guys are. So you guys could go to any of these places if you decide to do so.
What app do you use to go and like make these maps?
It's called Ink Carnet.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's free.
Is it a mobile app? Oh, or is it just computer?
It's just computer that I know of that is best compatible with.
That's
I'm
cool.
not 100% sure it can do mobile, but it's where I've made these maps. Just because it kind of it takes a lot of the like I wish I could draw maps myself by hand, but it takes a lot longer. Whereas this is like still takes a lot of time, and I do try to make a lot of maps, but sometimes I find maps on there because people that make them share them online for other people to use for their like combat and stuff. Like the map.
You still gotta go and like come up with like the names of them and all, like their story and all that. So like, there's still effort in there, definitely.
And like the map that you guys are currently going through, that map I made a couple weeks ago on the same website. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to fight this monster now. Fine.
Okay, so going back to where we were, Tornin found all that information. Nini, when you open the box, you find what looks to be vials and some kind of gun. And the vials have a sort of sparkling blue mixture with like black moving like streaks through them.
Drink it.
And, sure, if you want to. So, if you do an intelligence check or an arcana check, you can try to decipher what it is. Ember can give you.
Or you can just drink it.
Or if you want to just drink it, you can. But you're not here, so.
Okay.
Unless you poke your head through the window, go drink
Nope,
it.
that's fine. I have no idea what's going on outside of this cabin.
That's fair.
Drake wanted to open the chest in here, by the way.
Okay.
There too.
For that, it does appear to be locked. You could either do sleight of hand, or you can look around and see, like, do an investigation check to try to do an investigation, essentially, to figure out where it is.
Maybe the captain has a key on him. You should check that.
You guys can shout out to Lindbergh. He's searching through the bodies. He's going to search through the bodies in a moment. Also, Drake says, Cynthia, we should go to this tourney. LOL.
Go to the what?
The tourney.
What's the? I don't know what the tourney is. I guess that's
like a tournament.
Yeah, it's like a medieval tournament where they go jousting, usually have night fights and stuff like that. There's also in this world like they have beast fighting, and you fight against.
I didn't hear that part. Why did I miss that part? That's like the part that Cynthia would definitely listen to. Yeah, I'm totally. Heck yeah.
For some more info on the tourney, we came up with some information previously on that. Did that already like?
It hasn't happened yet. It's in a week from now.
Okay. So what's the information you found out about it?
And someone's going to be assassinated there, or did that happen in a previous one? I'm losing track of the lore here.
Get that information. Wow, why did I miss that? I never heard that at all.
Yeah, so what you guys kind of know is like sleight of hand or investigation to find the key. You could call out to Linver, who's outside, who's going to search the bodies to figure out if maybe Linver can find the key to the chest, or you can find it in the room, or you could try to do sleight of hands if you have thieves' tools and stuff. And then, Sam, you can roll with advantage on your investigation or intelligence check, because Ember gave you the help action since she's with you and helping out. Nipples is going, but like encouragingly going, because he doesn't know what you're doing, but he's like, you got this. Woo. Also, my room is incredibly hot. It got up to 90 degrees up here.
Yikes.
Yeah. Like
Today's
last week it was 60 degrees, and then I went to this.
Yeah, it got up to like 75 here today, which is warmer than it's been in forever. All winter, basically. Like, it's warm enough now. Yeah.
Yep, my room is in pitch black right now, and I'm still feeling incredibly gross.
Would you like to tell them the news of what we get to do before you there?
What news?
We got good news.
Oh.
Good.
Okay,
Yes.
so
That's important.
in May, in the first week of May, we're driving down to Arkansas.
Yep. Me and Tiffany are gonna get to meet real life.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Well, that's
exciting.
awesome. Have fun.
Yeah.
Not only that, but at the end of that week, we're gonna go over to meet some of the friends that we met on the place where we first met. Right. So on the we first met on. Yep.
Well,
We're gonna go over there. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Congrats. Have fun.
It's like, yeah.
Yep.
With Nini's intelligence check, with the advantage because Ember helping her, you realize this looks like octarine fuel, but it looks like someone had purposely contaminated it and is using these like bottles as like ammunition in this gun to inject people with it. You're not exactly sure what it's doing to these things, but you're looking at it and you just tell it's not right. You kind of get a sinking feeling in your stomach as you hear another creature screech out in pain from one of the cages from a bar.
Is this in the same area that me and Drake and the group are in, or is this in a different group?
It's so this is Nini and Ember. They're in one of the tents that's just like maybe 15 feet away from the little hut that you guys went upstairs to. So they're not far from you. You guys are still hearing the screeching, but you don't know what Nini has found yet.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if like it was close by. Okay, never mind.
So go ahead and do an investigation check to see if you can find a key, and then while you're doing that, Tiffany, Zach, would you like to do investigation checks? We have 4, 1, 2. Oh, that's right. One of the enemies ran. There's 3 enemies you can investigate and some crates nearby. So I would say do 3 investigation checks for each individual and tell me which one you're doing it for.
Sure. I'll cast guidance on myself first.
Okay.
do let's check the captain first.
And then while you're rolling that, Drake, you look around and you're not finding any key in the area. It just looks like just some general pamphlets, and you pass them off to Tornin, who's kind of gathering just like the general information. And there's just like pamphlets from the Kingdom of Saluna. Looks like they have a university for magic users down there, as well as it looks like there's some artificer work there. It's just like a guide slash almost like a magazine highlighting different areas of the Kingdom of Saluna, and some trade ports as well. And also one of the things there is a cavern section that is south of the Kingdom of Saluna. A little bit of a lore drop. It's not unknown to you. You guys would know like a basic idea of this. Let me pull it up real quick.
Future reference, I'll remind you guys, I have an insane carrying capacity. I've got an entire crate on my back. So anything we want to bring, we can throw it in there. So take anything that seems interesting.
On my servers, I don't see it. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll look for my notes later. Oh, wait.
Was that an intelligence check you said to have to skip, like having to build the?
Yeah, so if you roll a nat 20 on your, like, any one of them, like, especially your second, like, attempt to do it, in the next hour that you do it, you roll a nat 20, you don't have to do it a third time.
So if I'm rolling that 20 and any of those rolls, automatically I get
Like,
it built.
yeah, you would get it put together, and then we'll work together to get the specific stats of how it works.
You just get advantage on perception, well, in the dark or whatever, what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Because we're going in a dungeon, I'm just trying to give us something.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping I could build a whole bunch of them, but
That's weird. I was looking for the server I had that I had some notes on. Oh wait, I found it. It was right in my face. So I still have my old sketch. I'll put it in the world history. It's just a sketch photo, but I'll put it in the map section for now. It was basically what I want to eventually do. But I have it's called the Veil of Vesper. It's this large cavernous crack in the ground that essentially under the kingdom of Saluna there was separate from what you guys are dealing with cultist wise. There was like someone who was trying to take over the kingdom of Saluna a few hundred years ago or so, and their fight led to a massive explosion that caused the ground to separate in different ways, and that caused them to, in part with their travel system, to do a lot of trains. There's cities around forests and everything, but there's cracks in the ground that go in certain areas very deep and other areas that are not. There's one town in there called the Vale of Vesper that is there as well, and that's one of the areas marked in the maps as one of the main areas. So it was Vesper or Vespa. It's kind of hard to tell for sure, but they're a god or goddess of warriors and protectors. But it seems like that part of the town itself was kind of partially saved. Not all the people living there fully died or anything. Yeah, so that's some of the stuff that you find, Drake. And then, okay, so let's see. Linver, from what you found with your 12 investigation, you go through and you find it seems like it's not a musket, it's what is a handgun? It's a flintlock pistol.
Yeah.
On the pirate, and a scabbard or sword. It's like one of those thinner swords on them. But you don't find anything else on them.
Okay.
It's time to break open the chest.
Okay, you want to break it open?
Yeah, I feel like Drake has been. I haven't been to this tourney either. Never been to one. Drake. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and smash open it, unless someone has lockpicks or something that they want to give a shot.
If you want to roll an attack roll. I don't know if anyone else has anything.
Yeah, I'll shout that out the window to.
What was the question, or what someone has?
If anyone is good at lockpicking to try to open this chest, at least want to give it a shot before I go down on it.
House intelligence check as the lockpicking thing. I don't think I could do it.
Dex.
Yeah, I know.
Amber
It's like
pokes
you
her head out. No, not here.
It's usually sleight of hand, or dex.
Yeah.
Nini offered to help.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, she's a rogue, so makes sense.
Ranger. But she is Dexy. You are trying to click it, and as you do your lockpick, you hear just a slight crack, and you know if you try to push it again and you fail the roll, your lockpicks are gonna break. And it looks like you're not able to get it. So you didn't make the check, but your lockpicks start to crack a little from the pressure put onto it, and you pull back before they like snap in half. I just got Skyrim flashbacks.
Yeah, but in Skyrim you have like 132 of them.
That's true. But it takes so long to get the lockpick. Like,
there was actually a phone lock that did that. You could have as a lockpick as your phone.
I didn't know that, but I would get so frustrated if I needed like answer my phone or get on my phone real fast.
Yeah, right. I downloaded it once. I was uninstalled.
Okay, after this, I'm using my lockpick.
You're gonna hit it.
Where's my?
And in the meantime, Zach, if you want to roll,
Oof, not one.
You hit it, and you hit a part of the metal, and it bounces back, and it hits you in the head, your own hammer. And roll the same amount of damage you would normally roll for your hammer on yourself.
I think that's 9.
And then Zach, who next
I'll
would you like
figure
to
it out.
investigate? You can hit it again if you would like. It was a nat 1 that did it.
Yeah. Ouch. And I'm no longer raging. That's faded. So.
I got a 21, but I didn't get nat 20. Does the 21 count, or does it have?
Wouldn't. It would at least get you a little bit further. It hasn't been a full hour, but we'll count it to your next hour.
Okay.
You'll start getting like a prototype put together, but it's not fully formed yet.
Okay, cool.
Like a nat 20 is you going the aha moment, and you just like on hyper focus, put it all
It's
together.
almost like I know how it works, but I'm still trying to figure out how to build it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this box made out of?
It looks like it's made of metal, but there. Actually, it would be more of there's metal trim, and you just indented part of it.
Can I try yet?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I got a 24 this time.
You line it up better this time. I tell everyone to back up, and then boom, and you hit, and you hear a slight crack. That sounds a little bit different than the wood, and it sounds similar to glass. Not fully shattering, but a crack sound. And you peel back the stuff, and you just get this like acrid, almost like sewer-ish smell starts to fill the room, and you guys are coughing. I need you guys to do what is this great part at the moment? I need you guys to do a Constitution saving throw.
Is this poison? Because I have advantage against that.
You would, yeah.
Okay.
Activate my cannon feature to where I can put a protection on us.
You wouldn't be able to in this instant because it happened before you guys were like prepared to do it.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's the only thing. If you were, then I would say
right. The reaction, take too long. Okay.
So Greg, Cynthia, and Tori.
23.
Okay. You quickly cover your mouth, and you pull back and you shove through the door and open it. And Cynthia and you grab onto Tornin and Drake as like you guys kind of cover your mouths just in time, and you yank back out of the room, and you just see like there was like a plant on like the windowsill above where this chest was, and you see the plant start to just kind of wither and like fall limp and like kind of turn black.
Yeah, I feel like as I was grabbing them, I felt like I would be like covering them, like going like doing like a trying to make sure they're like a protection thing.
Yeah, like kind of covering their mouths and blowing.
Well, like trying to like I have my body like over them, trying to make sure that like they're not getting the gas. Like I feel like that would be like Cindy is very protected.
So you guys pull back and get out the door. At the same time, going back to what Linver is doing. So then that way we can come back to you guys. Zach, what did you get for your investigation stuff? And then, go ahead.
What's an 8?
From what you're looking for, other than like this kind of worn out weapon, there's not really much that he had on him. It seems like he must have been just chilling out, not really having anything of note. As you're kind of searching, and Nini and Ember, you kind of walk out of the tent, you hear the door, you hear a slam and a crack, and you hear coughing, and then also you see Cynthia and Tornin and shadow out of the room onto the balcony, coughing, and then their jaws sort of drop as they. You guys don't see this part, but they see a potted plant wilts and go black, where these fumes are coming up in the air. What do you guys think?
Well, as soon as it clears, I'm going back in. But you can, if anyone else is doing anything, you can do theirs first. Gas like persistent or
like it's not okay.
Yeah, it seems like you guys take a minute or two, and you see that the gas slowly starts to dissipate. At first, it was like a good gust of it, but it is definitely something that it took a few minutes to find.
Even though I see that the flower is wilted, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna bring it outside and I'm gonna go and shoot my firebolt bullet right at the flower, just to try to make sure that it's just incinerated. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. It still would have a level of what is it called? Disadvantage because you're using a ranged weapon, but since you're not we'll get to that.
Yeah.
You can roll just a straight roll in this instance because you're not in combat.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't get advantage anyway, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A firebolt.
As you're about to do that, you hear, and you see that this plant, like a mouth forms on it, and it opens. And you saw this before. It looked just like a normal kind of shrub type plant. As it shrieks out at you, right? And you still have to roll to attack.
Yeah.
And you do hit it. And you see that it kind of screeches out. Go ahead and roll. Also, this plant, though, it has like these weird blackish blue, like down its kind of the imprint of the plant. Like you see like black and blue on it as it kind of changes into this. But go ahead and roll your damage on that.
I'm already committed into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Got an 11 damage on the fire there.
Okay. Since you did that, it tries to, it barely misses hitting you, and you shoot it, and it blasts off, and you see it wilt away from the fire that hits it. And everyone sees this. And Sam, were you looking at this plant when you saw when all this was going down?
I'm just making sure it was dead.
It looks like it's dead, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It told me it was.
So Nini didn't see it, but Ember looks at it and goes, "Was it black and blue?"
This
And
is
she
the
then shouts
pattern
out
now.
to Cynthia, asking,
Shouts out to Cynthia.
My character.
Yeah, before it flared up a little blue.
Ember looks over to Nini and she points at the vials, and she goes, "Do you think that's connected?"
You know what that was?
My cheese.
Your cheese?
Yeah, I had that.
Mac and cheese stuff?
I'm gonna get a sample of like the petal of the flower if possible.
Yeah, go ahead. It sort of stings though when you start to pick it up. It feels like some of it stings a little bit.
I have my gloves on. I mean, unless it didn't steal my gloves.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I didn't know you had gloves on.
Yeah,
So
I figured if we only had those.
but you're able to pick off one of the leaves that survived.
Yep.
You see a little bit of like char edges and a black and like bluish sheen to it. It was once like green and like had flowers in it.
Is there no like nature roll or anything I have to do for it to get it?
Find
do
my
If you want to.
Yeah, like to pick it or.
No, it's pretty obvious there. You hit it, but it's not that difficult to pick it up. This one wasn't.
plums.
Like it wasn't charred to the point that it would just be brittle and break in your hand. But
Yeah,
over time, it will.
I just take off a petal and just put it in a vial for later.
Sam, so Ember looks over and calls over Linder, and Ember points at Nini and goes, "Is that black stuff? What did that to that plant?"
Oh, it smells? Yeah. It does.
It's pretty hot.
Yogurt.
It's the opposite of my provenance freezing. I always keep it.
Peanut butter.
Bread?
No.
My family didn't put on the air.
Arkansas weather is very bipolar. Like we'll go and during the day it's like it'll be hot and then like the next minute it's gonna be cold. It'll be cold. Like freezing.
Yeah, Colorado's like that. It's like dry where I am,
They're not freezer burnt.
so it swings like a desert.
Yeah,
Hot
ours
during the day, cold at night.
is more tropical mountain weather.
Yeah. Well, I'm right next to mountains too.
We were like me and
Can't
Sam
find the
are in like a
fluoride that I
area,
got at the
and
dentist.
there's a lot of hills around, and then there's some mountains in the distance. Zach's more in it's literally called Oceanside, like ocean area, like a few blocks away.
And then with Tiffany's, it's more of a desert, and it's either relatively hot or really cold.
Sam says I live on a freaking hill. We were just talking about weather. So Nini replied to Ember, most likely, while Lindbergh said, "Yeah, it looks good."
I'm looking at him, and then he looks away.
You guys want to tell the rest of them?
Dad.
What?
Cash is looking at me, and then I look at him, and he looks away.
I know. I don't know why he does that.
I'm not. You goofball.
I'll mention, like, I don't think it's a coincidence that the plant is the same color as the weird marker.
But they don't taste freezer burnt.
Is it possible that that's where the octarine will come from? That's what it is, or is that the poison of it? Like,
That's something she bought.
From what you guys know, at least in the major time that you've seen alchemy pool, it usually looks like this kind of baby blue, sparkly type of liquid.
Cotton candy.
And you've never seen it with like black stuff.
I ate it all.
so black
Oh my
stuff
goodness, Tiffany.
stuff that's toxic.
Yeah.
That is a lot of
Like you
sugar.
guys know that octarine fuel in general is not great, but it seems like someone added to it. You just don't know what.
So the flower that we encountered, that is basically octarine fuel, just in flower form.
Not flower form. It's something in the crate
Wow.
where that like crack thing happened. Some kind of like puff of smoke hit directly, like vapors. That's why you guys did the con save. Hit the plant, and the plant took the full force of it, and it basically, at least for the plant, since it was just a simple plant, it died and became a monster. We killed it right away.
I definitely want to go back in and try to open this chest still.
Okay.
Is the lock damaged? I just want to grab it and try to rip it off. And, like, get this thing open outright here.
You can rip it off. By now the vapor has kind of dissipated, so there's no major threat. And you see that there was some larger, like, vials of that bluish black stuff, and you hear more crack, and you see that some of it is like burning a little acidic through the chest, through the floor, and it hits as you're like looking there, because there's like 3 giant vials of this stuff. Like, think of like a liter bottle of soda size type of thing. Then one of them had shattered, and that one like had just burned a hole through the chest bottom, through the floor of this like second floor like hut, and it's now hit the ground and is like sizzling into the ground.
This is some nasty stuff, guys.
So if this stuff could make a plant, a normal average house plant, a monster, what could that do to humans? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what could that do to sentient beings?
As that crosses your mind, you hear the
Probably not good.
you hear the sounds of the cries and all of that monster screams coming from those crates.
Well, her wife is there. So we have the multi-grain. Oh,
And then you hear them banging and scratching.
Is someone turning people into monsters? This is what we're doing.
I already got that one. And it's here halfway gone.
Feels like it. Based on the plant.
Yeah.
But it's this way.
Glad I got a sample of it though. Then
Yeah,
like,
it is.
see what's
Are any of the bottles, if they're even slightly cracked, I'm gonna leave them alone. But if they're fully intact, I'll add that to the
Do a perception or investigation check and to see if there's any other cracks on the 2 other bottles.
I would like to.
You want the Doritos?
Oh.
From what you can tell, the one on the right is cracked. Like, there's a crack that kind of wired out. The other one looks like it's intact. Your hit kind of hit both the middle one and the one on the right. So the other one's good.
Okay, I'll take that. I'm leaving the cracked one. I don't want that leaking in.
Yeah, that's the Doritos.
That could be
Trains
bad.
to maybe try to make the boxes go kaboom with the cat and fire. Ember's like, I got fire, and she has her pet wildfire spirit come up next to her. She goes, this is spot, guys.
You always try to block them on the mountain, make it quick.
Well, we don't even know what these creatures are. We don't even know if they're intelligent or anything. We just know based off the plant.
I just try to talk to them first.
Yeah, that's still a risk. Like, I don't know. Whatever we do, it's going to be a risk. Like, unless we just don't open up thoughts. That's also an option. I've got a flower. I've got the flower.
So Sam has fight growth. That's good to know. And if any escape, I have a plan to kill the Dawson. And Ember goes, ooh, I can put spike growth on the other side, so then it's extra pokey.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sam Ornini has like what seems to be like a gun that will like eject smaller vials of the blue and black stuff, and it looks like Jordan has like a big vial.
You said that he has the gun that injects smaller, that injected the vials.
Yeah, like a smaller vial.
Can I see that real quick? I'm not going to use it on the animals. I just want to see if they react.
Ember looks at you. She's like, Ember goes like wide-eyed. She goes, you're not using it on us, are you?
No. I'm not ready.
Cool. I can take it. Ember's like, if you have to. Do it for science.
So I would like to put the gun thing behind my back, approach the cage, and then show it to the animal and see if there's a difference. Does it recognize? I'm trying to determine if it's recognizes the gun, if it's more afraid of it.
Which box are you going into?
Eeny, miny, moe, pick the before me.
We'll say, well, you'll just go the one closest to you, so right here. You see, as you walk up, it looks like a dark shadow thing. This is a smaller box compared to the other ones. But it looks like you see, like, what you think look like, it's like spider legs.
Ooh.
And then you see, like, a bulbous, like, head turn to you. And you see multiple eyes, like, through this small little hole that looks like it has some sort of arcane, like, gate through it, blink, like, several eyes.
Ooh.
And it looks at you. And you see, like, a tongue, kind of, like a dog stick out.
Oh.
It's just watching you.
Okay. Can I show? Can I like pull the gun out and see if it reacts? Or the syringe thing, whatever it is.
So it takes a moment, and it looks at you. And its eyes go, like all of them go wide. And you hear a screech. You see, its wings that you realize it's not spider legs, but these skeletal wings spread out as much as it can within this cage, and it screeches like a high pitched screech, and it starts bashing against the wall of the crate.
Okay.
I'll throw the gun back to Edie, and I'll ask the party, how sure are we that these things are, we're going to be using a tournament? My guess is these things
Yeah, well, they could be going and setting it up to make them violent, so that way they can be set up for the tournament. I mean, you got a violent creature, that's a good creature to have in a tournament. You gotta rile it up. That's always fun. Religious creatures.
Nibbles definitely feels like afraid of getting closer to these cages.
Religious
Like,
creatures
if
are
you
always.
started walking forward, maybe, like, he even, like a dog when they're afraid of something, like, pulls back and he actually just pull at their pants. Drake, with your religion check, the more you look at this creature, you swear you see, like, at first you can't believe your eyes, but it feels like they were wearing clothes at one point, and the skeletal wings, and you just hear a whisper in your ear, what you recognize as Laura's voice, the goddess. Go, this is the fallen Axmar. And just as quick as the voice came, went away.
No.
Does Drake tell the rest of the party what they just heard? Yeah, you guys know that Laura just said the fallen Axmar. Whatever this creature is.
So distinction, fallen Dazimar doesn't necessarily mean demon. It just means a angel that just fell from grace, basically. Not necessarily a demon.
Not necessarily they are a demon, but it doesn't mean they were masculine.
Yeah. So not full on tiefling, just fallen angel.
You guys have heard like rumors, like it's kind of like Moorish and it's kind of known for some fallen Axmars that for fallen Axmars as they get stronger, essentially level up, they get skeletal. Some have had skeletal wings.
Yeah. This is getting spooky. I like it.
So from all that, you guys definitely feel like they are experimenting on humanoids and you don't know what else.
Hmm. And you said that it like has its tongue out and everything. They definitely messed it up. Like it's dang. Azimar.
Back to the plan, and the plan was a normal plan. And
Right.
it came back with a mouth. So it's like he was definitely dating it in an unnatural way for his body.
I immediately tell the party, like anybody who has the samples, do not touch that stuff. Like it goes without saying.
You get very aware. You have a uncovered leaf in your pocket.
No, I put it in a vial. I said that. Yeah. I put it in a vial and also put water in it whenever I was trying to discover what it was. Yeah. It's covered. It's definitely got a cap on it. So what are we gonna do, guys, about like they're manipulating angels? That's scary. Y'all there?
Or should we take that? That's kind of where
Celestials have a lot of power, so that's scary.
I have an alternative suggestion. Emperor looks around and goes, well, it's a cave, right? Why not cave it in? Got spells, and if we look around,
Just shoot the top of.
probably will get the city's attention, but if it stops these monsters and this also that's what the monster looks like. Oh my goodness.
I don't want to see it.
Worse than I was thinking.
I don't want to see it. I really don't. If it's a perversive, like, no, I'm good. If it's anything like you're depicting, that's creepy. That's beyond my threshold of like horror stuff. When you start messing with, when you start manipulating angels.
Well, it's not just angels. There's nothing specific to just angels. It just looks like different humanoids are.
Well, yeah, it's splicing an angel with other stuff. Like, no, forget that. Forget that noise. I don't like that.
Cynthia, do a perception check for me.
Fine. I'm scared now. Okay. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
I have a 0 in perception, but I have advantage on it. So. With a 0 but advantage. That's weird. 13, and then the other one is a. Yeah, no, 13 would be the other one. Yeah. So 13's the roll.
I'm just waiting for another thing. I'm waiting for it. It'll show up in a second.
Oh, so yeah, you're leaving in suspense.
Yeah, you see, not very stealthily. Drake looks like they're about to go try to pet the monster.
I definitely see this, right?
Yeah, they rolled a 5.
Whatever hand they're about to grab this, about to go and reach for the monster, I immediately grab their hand, and I'm like, no. You are not going anywhere near that thing. I say that aggressively, too. Like, no. Like, you are absolutely not. It's yeah. It's the pet that dog meme, isn't it? That's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. No. Hell no. You ain't touching none of that.
There's this meme of like someone going about like women would go pet like an animal that they definitely should not be petting. Just like they're like, oh look, it's so cute. You're like that. Cute.
The funniest meme for animals for me is the would you rather encounter a man in the woods or a bear in the woods meme? That's the funniest one for me. Like that's pretty funny to me.
Yeah. And Drake roll a post checks.
Wait, what? Oh, me? Oh gosh, she's trying. She's trying to do it.
Yeah.
Jake really wants to die, us to die, doesn't he? Okay, strength, you said?
Yeah, Jake's from LMAO, so try.
What did they roll? What's my difficulty on this? So I want to know.
You gotta get an 18.
Oh gosh, she got an 18? Damn. Okay. Damn.
So, if anyone wants to give you the help action.
I got an 18 too. It's detested. It's detested. Oh gosh. Here we go. 11. Damn it. I hope she rolls lower than an 11.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God. You're gonna get yourself killed, Drake. Damn it.
Toward it, you kind of step in front of them. Ember leads over to Lifer and Amy go. Does Drake always do that? When we got on the train, they wanted him to touch the other stuff.
They're very naive sometimes. I'm going to, as weird as as weird as it sounds, I'm going to take, of course, in my navigator's bag, I have like a rope of some sort, right, that I haven't used. I haven't used any rope in the game. I'm going to go and tie up, Drake for the moment to make sure that she's just going to sit down or he's just going to sit down and just be good and not mess with the mutant freaking angel over there. Right. Yeah. Okay. See, my argument though that I just thought of is like, what if if we don't go and take care of this, they make more of this, or they just use this guy, and they bring it out into like when the arena comes, like they could go and then kill other civilians. Like we don't want that. Like we got to take it out in some way. I would not say open the cage. I like the cave-in idea that Teresa said. I like the cave-in idea. Just cave in everything. Everything. Yeah. Forget this noise. Oh gosh, one of them can speak. Oh no.
It looks like a metal jester that looks like it has burned metal. It looks like a jester with like burned metal with the sigil of the house Ashmore on it.
Okay.
Looking at you like them guys.
No mutation, just normal?
Looks like this.
I don't want to look. I really don't.
It's not as bad as the other ones.
Well, I mean, if it's mutated at all, I don't really want to look. Ugh.
Are you saying I'm ugly? Yes. That's rude.
Did they?
Let's put on a show for the king, like the old days.
I
Empty smile.
I don't think the king will accept you anymore as the jester, based off of what I'm being told. I don't think they'll be amused, unfortunately.
It looks like kind of like it's like a chain of hands.
You didn't have to describe it.
Somebody asked.
You,
And you see it jumps out the window and pushes his face against it, and it kind of like the arcade lock energy he's pushing with his face, and he's like, well, I'll go. I'll put it on a great show. Joe Biden should never fired me.
see, inside the mind of like Cynthia, it's like it's sentient, it can talk. So like, can you kill it? Like because like, yeah, like but like
And it
it's
looks like metal.
like it's sentient. Like he shouldn't kill anything.
Anyone can do a history check.
I don't like killing things that could speak. Oh.
And the jester looks over at Drake and goes, well, you're friendly.
Did you say Drake?
They know it's all my books.
Drake's going nowhere near that thing. Drake sees it, but Drake's nowhere near it. I've got him roped
Drake
over.
said, hi, I think you're beautiful.
Oh, okay.
From afar. So that's why I said that.
Mm.
Tornin and Limber, you guys have a little bit more trouble remembering since you're not really from here. If the rest of the party can do a history check.
Insane, dude. I just feel like we're wasting time. It's gonna break out at some point if we don't do something. Like if we're not careful.
Break out, the arcade lock thing, and if
Like, did they mess with your mind, or is it just you, the way you look? Like,
Ouch. You don't have to keep bringing up books.
I know,
Oh,
but
no, I was actually really intelligent. I got fired, and oops, I'm here. And they definitely changed some stuff.
yeah, that is for some reason you get. What did you do?
I just remember being in it. Basically that stuff, and points at the files that Linver is holding.
Okay, so that just
Then they
confirms
got
what we
out of
already know.
boat again. Next thing I know, I'm here. And that stupid little gnome doctor. Oh, how I would like to beat him up.
Okay.
Gnome doctor. Yeah. I don't know. It's we have editors for this. Yeah, I think they are. No, they look over and go. No, not like them. I heard the name Barnabas. Oh yeah, that.
Do we know that name, Barnabas? Is that a name we know?
It's the first time you guys have ever heard of it.
Okay, I didn't know if like any of us knew it. I don't. Cynthia doesn't pay attention to any of it. Really, honestly, like she's kind of clueless when it comes to that stuff.
So, they kind of look and go. They go, yeah. Look, dude, he's just experimenting on us. And next thing I know, I'm metal. And then I know the other few books, but they were not what they are before we went.
Yeah,
Fun times.
I wouldn't describe it as
So,
fun times, but okay. Trying to be positive about it, I guess.
It's always been up for a hoot.
Yeah.
Okay, who has to wear gloves?
I'm divided on it now that I know that it could talk. This.
Outside of the game, the character he's referring to is from that other game. Just looking for his last name, which I can't find. I just know his first name is Barnabas.
Oh.
I'll find it.
It was in the campaign we played. Is what you're talking about?
Remember that Thursday group I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a NPC they encountered at one point.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were referring to Baldi's game or not.
So yeah, it's definitely a character from that campaign.
Yeah.
I did that too in my game. I named a character, I forgot to write it down, and then now I have no idea.
By the way, Teresa.
I'm so thankful for when we do have note takers, so I'm gonna do the notes. Yeah.
By the way, Teresa, you said. By the way, Teresa, you said you wanted to amp. You said you wanted to amp the monster factor of everything. Like you wanted to amp like the enemies. You did a good job here.
Thank you.
This is creepy.
Here, I'll put the name. I found the last name. It's Barnabas Cyrus. From Kingdom of
I feel like while y'all are doing all that, like I'd be going and telling Drake, I'd be like, why the hell would you want to pet that thing? I'm talking about you, Jester. I was talking about yourself. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. What did Jake say?
They are working on replying.
Okay.
Hey, you, little gnome person. You with the little badger. They're looking at Edie.
What do you want to know?
Oh no. I swear I heard about her. The Dread Tavern. I actually when I got fired from the Kingdom of Saluna. Well, I think I went to the Dread Tavern. A lot of kobolds there. Ran by kobold. Give me a second. Except because it looks cool. What is Liver and Tornin doing at the moment? Kind of itching to do something.
Yeah.
Like, what? Are we killing all these things first? That seems like the same.
Yeah, my vote would be let's kill all those things.
Yeah.
Oh, completely. That's fine with me. Christian, Cynthia hasn't done an exchange check yet.
Oh, we're supposed to have this check? Yeah, I didn't know that. For what?
Yeah.
For what?
Ask for it earlier.
Okay.
Just a general exchange check.
Okay.
That is not.
Okay. And here's the first roll. I have advantage on history. That is a 21 for that. I don't think I'll give that a roll now, but let's.
Sorry, I was getting myself situated because River was putting the girls to bed. But no worries. He's in charge of bedtime, and I'm sleeping downstairs tonight, so I can finish laundry. I'm getting myself all situated.
Have you got a new job?
Yeah, it's the hospital in April.
Let's go.
Yeah, and then I got a whole class check.
Yeah, I got 21.
You heard of this guy?
Barnabas?
The jester of the royal court disappeared. Not that he got fired. He disappeared about a year and a half ago.
Oh. So you're talking about the jester? He never got fired. I don't get close to the jester. I say, if this is any console, you didn't get fired. The king didn't fire you. You got kidnapped.
Go ahead
I
and
know
do
this doesn't help. This doesn't help, but didn't. I remember.
Go ahead and do a persuasion check.
Okay.
Seems like their memory is pretty foggy.
Persuasion is a 0. That's great. Let's see. Ooh, 20. Heck yeah. That's 20.
Nice. He goes, well, that job was getting tired. So that prince is really spoiled at the stepmom. She's something. She's very much Karen and everything else. Eagle Karen. I honestly think if you get rid of us, that's fine. We are not happy in New York. I am not as far gone as them. And like points over at the other things. So if you want to just completely this place or anything else, go right
That
ahead.
makes it worse though. Makes it worse though than like. Makes me not.
It's better than us being stuck as something that we never wanted to be.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want to.
I'm kind of just bored. I'm not for anything really. Just trying to say anything that'll kind of, give me something to do or just not have to worry about it.
Well, like the reason why she's indecisive about it is because her mom is a cleric and her mom's goddess was like really big on like you do not kill the innocent, and so like like that.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're not all that innocent. I'm pretty sure that guy over there was a robber. That other guy, I think, was a bad killer or something. I don't know about Mr. Multiple Eyes over there, but I don't know. Not perfect.
I don't know. I think they said there's an arcane lock on it with the jug. Yeah. I think I remember
I wouldn't go on unlocking mine. I might not be attacking you now, but I know I want to.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't mind a chat. Oh, I will attack you. Just saying.
Okay, never mind. Let's do it. But I have no devices against villains now. We're good.
You just maybe unlock the gate, follow them around, see what they do.
Yeah.
What does Lidford say as he throws a Molotov? We also got to roll the hit.
Is anybody a fan of like Avatar: The Airbender?
Yes.
You know that scene where Toph is fighting Boulder? It's like, the Boulder is conflicted from killing an innocent child. The Boulder is not no longer conflicted. That's like Cynthia's moment right now.
So,
the Boulder is no longer conflicted.
Lidford, what do you say? Do you say anything, or do you just eat the Molotov?
I just eat the Molotov. I've heard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, he's just doing it anyways. And go ahead and roll your attack and then your damage as well. Were you attacking the crate or something above it?
It's a 15-foot spear. Ideally, I was hoping to do it in a way that it targets the 4 cages in the bottom. Because if I do it right in the center, the 15-foot spear. Here, let me go to the map.
As he's doing that, can I spawn my protection cannon before he does that? While I'm doing that, it doesn't take a roll.
He did not give you any warning.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yes.
Why is it always like that?
Warning, I wasn't too sure, but
He's just doing it randomly. Okay.
That black spot, a 15-foot sphere, I think would hit those 4 cages.
Do you want to hit the?
Yeah, technically I would say yeah. Cool. So go ahead.
It doesn't say. It just says that stuff has to make a dex save, or it takes 3d6 or half on a failed save or a successful save. But if you want me to roll something to throw it, I just need to know what to roll.
We'll just say it hits since it is a save thing. I'm gonna say they have disadvantage to all of this because
the text. And just FYI, it would be 8 plus 3 plus 3. So, 14.
Okay. So, I'll roll for each creature. There's 4 of them. Okay. Just getting there.
So this is the cave-in that you were talking about that's gonna happen?
No, he just targeted the cages at the moment.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay. So first one, it's I rolled to myself. Hold on. That's not right. Okay. So the first one technically gets a 16, but they're just surrounded by the flame, so that's honestly, you know what? I'm gonna negate doing the saving throws. They're gonna just take full damage because they're in crates.
Okay. So it's 3. Let me double check. I believe it's 3d6.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, nice talking to you. Ah, stinks.
16.
Okay. Number goes. Oh, okay.
I mean, he's basically
And he all.
upset he was evil, so yeah.
Morally, it's us against them, pretty much at this point.
Made a right decision, says the monster. He goes, my name's Marco, by the way. Bye, little nerd man.
It's like that monster that it's like we have to kill, but like we really don't want to.
He goes, I was cool in my past life, man. It's all good. How are the cages locked? Are they like easily openable from the outside, or are they locked from the outside? There's an arcana check from the outside. They are on fire now. I figured the damage not necessarily as fire, but more so like heat from the outside. Because they're in metal boxes. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I seems cruel. I wanted to walk on that. I can do a spear of fire. I'm trying to open a cage just so I can get at the jester dude.
Ooh, no. No.
It's on fire. I got a 17.
Don't open the cage.
You hear a click, and the magic goes, okay. He's kind of like, you hear a creaking, and he comes out, and, wow, immediately, I hit the head. He goes, okay, initiative. And I'll let you do that. I'll let you do the attack first. Okay, roll initiative. I got a 5. But I can make my attacks first. I'll say that all of the bad guys have a 1. The reason why I'm saying that is because they're literally coming down. Aw, man. I got it, man. Tornin goes first. 23. Tornin goes first because he got a nat 20.
I'm gonna use.
Okay. And a 27. I don't know if I rolled the right number of dice. Yes. Someone keep track of initiative, please. Thank you. So, what was your to hit?
I got a 10 on initiative.
So I did 34 points of damage. Not 2 hits. He goes, oh crap, and he tries to hit you. He goes, you hit hard, and his head goes flying. Okay, let's do it. And his body just collapses. That was pretty good painless. I don't feel as bad now. And you see his head roll, and his eyes, like, the magic starts to dissipate. He goes, it's not gonna be easy with the other one. Then he kind of dies out, and the other monsters are freaking out. Okay. He's dead. The 3 other ones are screeching out. And, yeah, he had extremely low HP. He had 22 HP.
That's the only creature in that initiative that we had to do? Because, like, we don't out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast my ability of a cannon of protection. It has an ability. I'm gonna like put it behind the battle of all of us. Set it there, and what it does is it will anybody who like starting to get hurt, it will be triggered by that, and it will go in. It will as a reaction, it'll go and put a protection on it. It does like
is it a bonus action to do that, or is it just?
It's a bonus. It is a bonus action.
Drake's still tied up, by the way.
Yeah, and then for my action, I'm gonna look to Drake. I'm like, are you gonna behave yourself?
Okay, because we're in an initiative currently. So that would be on your turn later on, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So Nini's up next.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought initiative ended because I was the only one that's out.
We're still in it because you got a beast here now.
That was my original question. Yeah. That was my original question. Okay.
Oh, I got you Ember. I forgot.
We're just expecting that all the monsters are just going to get out of the cages. That's how we're doing this.
Yep. Unless you guys choose otherwise. 13 for Ember.
Ready, and then I open it and just
I don't think I'll ever be ready to fight an angel. Okay. We'll do this, I guess.
Tell me which ones you want to go after. Like, if you use a map, then tell me which ones you want to go after first, and then.
which ones are they all full?
No. There was only 4 of them built at the moment. It looks like maybe they're bringing them in small waves.
I'll start with the nearest one. Next one over. And I want to take a look at it before I try to do anything. Just see what it gets.
Okay.
I'll take a look.
I'm double checking something. So the one next to it, it looks. Sorry, I'm like looking at. I think I might have grabbed the wrong character information. Oh, found it. I was looking at the wrong one. Oh, my. Oh, good. I knew it was not the right one I wanted. So as you go through, you see a one-eyed beast slam against the window and screeching, and it looks. There's a. But terrifying because I can't do the sound.
You sounded like the deaf guy from Family Guy.
I'm
A little subtle.
Drake said, "Come on, don't kill them."
Well, what do you suggest? Somebody, if you want to like drop a bomb in the first, go for it or something.
First, like, I don't want to do that on Spot, but I can have Spot jump in there. This Spot just nods his head. The flaming wildfire spirit. Remember, goes, I could have them probably appear inside the box. They have to kind of try to jump out of the way, but they're in a box. They should get fire damage with spot ears. No, not yet. Not yet. That's the one you guys had like a couple sessions ago. There you go. Maybe we'll see what the fire for a second. That is me. What would you like to do?
Sent you a message, Crystal.
There is nothing in my way. So you can move up. Oh, the first guy. The gesture was
I'm passing my backup plan in case they escape. Oh, I want to have my firm. Okay. Did you roll a wisdom check and it's higher than my DC? You know that it's positive. But
It's just when you move, it's not on half.
okay. Does this look like a good spot? Well,
What's up? Pretty much.
and Ember, if you want, you can instruct Ember to do another one, so it kind of covers the next spot over. So,
Purple girl out over here.
she goes, yeah, like maybe you direct it to here more, and then so it covers more ground, and then I'll cast it later to cover like the bottom portion. Cool. Sounds good. I'm gonna lock that. Oh, they had a little lock thingy. That's cool. That wasn't there before. Anyway, any bonus actions you want, Sam, or is that your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Glenfer, you're up.
So right now it's there's 3 enemies. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire in such a way it's a 20-foot cube, so I can do it without hitting. I believe I can do it without hitting Tornin like this. 5, 10, 15, 20, like that, or like that. So it just gets those 2.
Okay. And what do they have to do?
Dex save of 14.
Okay. We'll say they have disadvantage on this. So that's that one. That one. Okay, so for the first one. Okay, they both have +3 to this. So for the first one next to Tornin, they're gonna have. Yeah, they totally failed. So this one, what color do you want it? Your Fairy Fire to look like?
How about purple?
And then the other one is they got a 20. Not out.
Okay, so just the one everyone has advantage on it. Any attack rolls.
To that cage show for a minute. I don't know which one that is. But your first one, I guess.
Okay. So on your turn, we'll have
Like that's going?
Yeah. You'll be very.
What size is Cynthia?
I'd probably be considered a large.
No, probably a medium. Because large is like 4 squares.
And then I would be small, correct?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like humanoid. I was like, how big I am.
So it would still be medium, but on the larger end of medium.
Oh yeah, I'd be considered Goliath size, whatever.
Well, yeah.
That's how big I am.
Yeah, I still counts as medium, but because large is like it takes up 4 squares.
Yeah.
I think.
Gotcha.
So with halfling nimbleness, I can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than me. So I think I can then move through Cynthia with my movement. Is that correct?
Yeah. Cool. And you see, in general, you can move around your allies, right? Or am I wrong on that?
You should be able to.
Yeah, that's how I learned was like if your allies are there and allowing you to go by, then yeah, like you should be fine to go through. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll remember that for future. I'm going to use my movement to go 5, 10, 15,
my 20-foot radius now?
No, he went the other way.
Oh.
And I don't think I want to use any bonus actions.
I
No,
don't want
so that'll be my turn.
accidentally lose points.
No, you're good.
That could potentially, depending on how I roll, that could be something.
So that's it for me. Next up would be
Ember goes, what funny he did, and does my morph as whale. For my, that's my third and last second level spell slot. I'll do mine overlapping, a different color.
that'd be cool if the damage doubled up, like when you drop it on the same place.
That would be cool. I wish that would be awesome. Yeah, that works. Actually, I'll do it more right there. Okay. Okay. Now we got double the spikiness. Ember goes, Tornin, come closer to us. Not down. We want to not get spiked.
This is our contingency plan. Just in case they escape.
Any bonus actions? I will have. I will have. I already have my. I'll have. I gotta figure out. I don't have. Oh, there's a little. I gotta put my wildfire spirit on here somewhere. I'll put this board. I'll rename it Spot. That's my wildfire spirit. It's gonna teleport to here. It'll land inside of this, and I'm gonna have disadvantage for the multiple eye monster on doing a deck saving throw. Okay, so it's 3. That totally fails. Totally fails. Okay. And that is gonna do. Is we're in the will. Oh, with the 5 feet. Okay, I'll have it go. Spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet.
That's me too. Just so you know.
No, I know, that's why I'm reading this where it says the spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to unoccupied spaces you can see. Oh, it's unoccupied. So I'll go here.
I think of your choice goes and protects us though. Because like if it says of your choice, that means you get to choose
I'll go
who it attacks. So,
I'll do it here then, so it doesn't risk hurting you.
yeah.
And it arrives and it goes. That is a fail, and I do 6 plus 3 with the damage. 6 damage to the monster. With the multipliers. That one's squeezed out. Math is not my forte. That is the number. Okay. was supposed to do another D6. Oh no, it's an action. Okay, that's my turn. It's an action for my fire spirit. Okay, next person. Ember is also going to just go.
Cynthia goes after.
So yeah, the first thing that I would be doing would be setting up my cannon because I'm just like my protection cannon because I'm like I know that fighting angels, we're trying to contemplate all that. Yeah, that's gonna be one hell of a fight. So yeah, I've got it set up to where where my protection cannon, if it hits anybody, if anybody gets attacked, it will be triggered and it will go and put a protection.
Is that a reaction?
It can do a reaction from it.
Okay.
Okay,
so I'll have one reaction.
It has. I believe it has multiple actions. Well, it has up to.
Okay, can you read it? Because then that way we can make sure that.
Yeah, maybe I don't understand it as well as I think. It's like it's a turret is what it is.
I know I had back through the PC ones. I remember there was only so many times that you can use it.
Yeah, I think it's up to. What's the 15 thing then? What was that? Is that just its health then? I guess.
Yeah, it's health, but he can be targeted too.
Yeah.
More than likely that's his target. It's health.
Trying to look for it for the ability.
The cannon emits a burst of positive energy. Is it the one that you're trying to do, the protector?
Yeah. It grants 1d8 plus 3 hit points to each creature of a chosen of your choice within 10 feet of the turret. The cannon can walk or climb up 10 feet as part of the bonus action. It's immune to poison.
That's your bonus action to tell it to do that?
I use a bonus action to go and tell it to go and as a person of my choice. So it isn't trigger activated. It's I use my bonus action to activate it.
Okay. And if it has health, make sure to keep track of that as well. Okay.
Yeah. So that's my bonus action. My action is I'm looking to the Drake. I'm like, are you gonna behave yourself? And you notice that me and him are having kind of an argument amongst one another, and I don't know if Drake wants to go and make it where the team can hear that, but of what they've already told me. But
that will count as your action.
Oh, just the talking part of it? Okay.
Well, if you're gonna technically in a round, you have you say a short sentence.
Oh yeah.
Very short sentence.
Yeah, we're definitely not saying just a short sentence. Yeah.
Okay, then that would count as your action because now you're fully stopping.
Yeah, it's a full-on conversation is what's happening with this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't want to reveal it to the team unless if Drake wants to. That's up to them if they want to reveal what they told me. Because that could be. I'm not gonna say. So I guess that ends my turn then. I'll action to do that conversation.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a full-blown conversation, that does take up your action.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, help me with this, and then you guys go do stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's just do you behave? Are you gonna behave yourself? And then it just becomes a whole argument between a couple. But I guess that ends my turn.
Who's up next?
Drake's up after Cynthia.
So Drake, you are you're roped up. You're gonna have to break out of it because your hands are tied up and everything. So.
Yeah. I'm not gonna metagame, Drake. It's just if you want to reveal that, you can. But like, I'm not.
That's fun playing the Virgo character.
Yeah, I was divided on trying to kill him.
It's okay. He was gonna attack you guys. He was technically.
Yeah.
They made him evil. So.
The boulder is so hard.
You've done best in acrylic paint pens.
I know. I would love to.
I'm divided if I need to tell
Okay,
you.
so
Oh, yeah,
Jake is gonna pass. Okay, no problem. I hope your team feel better.
Is it pass?
Next up is the monsters are gonna attempt to break out. Monsters are gonna go at the very end. So the first one is the one in front of the Hornet here. SH. They are gonna SB. They are gonna do a Shadow Maw attack. That hit. You see the metal, like, it bends inwards or outwards towards you, Torna, and you see just like a little bit of like black vapor come up and disappear. It looks like their hit isn't as strong as it hoped, and it's gonna attempt to hit because it can't get to you at the moment, and it misses on the next attack, even with their bonus to it. The next one, which is this one with the multiple eyes, make 2 claw attacks. It is 16. The cages itself have an AC of 13. I lost track of order. What is going to go next? That will hit. That will be the monster's turn at the moment. I'm just writing up for damage. And now it's back to the top. So that was all the monsters. They're all. I made them have a 1 in initiative because of the fact that they're all like trapped. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were up higher in the initiative. Is it? I thought you put the act first. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, the next initiative. So sorry about that. Yeah, you. Sorry. I thought he had a nat 20. I don't know why. I thought I heard that. My bad. No worries. It's 5. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Here. Go ahead. I'm gonna try to open the cage. Okay. Arcana check, you can as well.
Probably better. 11. Oh.
You hit it, and you do hit it, but you more stuff it. It seems like the Arcana lock. The second one does hit. Okay. And then, is that your turn, or do you want to do it?
That's it. It's so close.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we'll say the monsters went, and then we'll be back at the top with the lady.
We have much I can do, I guess.
You can still shoot your arrows at them.
Yeah, or
maybe then one of your fire arrows.
I was thinking of doing my sling.
That works. Those are cool. They're scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like shoot that sling at it.
Which one? The one with a lot of eyes? The one Jordan's fighting? Or the one from far away?
Which one? This says range 30 to 120 feet.
Then I would say go to the one with the eyes.
Okay. And then I have a +1 and attack damage with this weapon. I got a 15.
Okay.
That's the wrong thing. No. I rolled the wrong thing.
Wait, I wanted to ask you a clarifying question. Are you trying to hit the monster, or are you trying to hit the cage?
And I got a 24 with the correct thing.
Okay. That would hit it.
My unarmed strength instead of mine.
Oh, okay. Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Which one are you attacking?
The one with eyes.
Okay.
Technically, the monster is called our Garden of Eyes.
8 damage.
Nice. Okay.
You also have extra attack, so you can attack again.
I am muscle level. Oh, I missed it. 13.
That would miss, but it would hit the cage technically.
Would it?
Yeah, it was well, just it's the giant cage. So I would say as long as you guys get the AC of that, we'll take that. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
It looks pretty dead. The monster is like 3 feet out. And then pushing against the window. And then up next on initiative.
Next would be me.
Okay.
Sorry, just checking something real quick.
Where?
Did Tornin open the cage to the shadow thing? Got it.
It is damage.
Okay, cool. I will. I'll just cast a produce flame on the shadow beast.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
I think I have to move up a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Nope, I'm okay. of the fairy fire.
Oh, yeah.
So, 19.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
9 damage.
Nice. Okay.
And is this area considered lightly obscure?
Yes.
Cool. I'll use my bonus action to hide with my cloak. And that will be my turn. Next is Ember.
Ember will also produce flame on the eyeball. That will hit the AC of 14 of the one with the eyeballs. Okay. There's a movie goes by some guys. What movie? Twilight. I haven't watched that in years.
That's the one that gets you right now. So I have it playing on the PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Because the PlayStation's not hooked up to any of the apps. So when I watch DVDs,
Okay. For bonus action. Do my bonus action and command spot to go over here. Then when I get opportunity attack, because it hasn't broken through yet, I was going to do Flame Seed. That's plus 7 to hit.
Wouldn't it take damage from spike growth?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. So that's D. Oh, I can fly. It's hovering.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Sorry.
No worries. I totally forgot I was about to do the damage, and then I looked at the speed. I was about to go adjust the health. All that, so. Is going to do that. Definitely hits, and it's
you all have
1d6 damage. Nice, 8 damage. Okay. Okay, and that's my turn. Christian, you're up.
I might be off for a couple of minutes. My phone's being funky.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for the heads up.
For 12 minutes.
I'm going to cast Snare as an action. Just to prepare it.
How long does it take? Isn't that like a minute?
Yeah, it'll take a minute, but I'll still do it.
Okay, that will take, because a minute is how many rounds again? 10 rounds?
Okay.
It takes 10 rounds, so that will be your one action that you're going to do for a while.
Okay.
That's more like preparing ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll still do it.
Okay, so you're going to be out for a while, so we're going to need you to keep track of every round that goes by.
Okay. I guess that'll end my turn. Yeah, I'll have to. Alright.
Drake, you're
Drake said to have them just be tied up and just be, because they're having toothache issues.
Oh, okay. No worries.
So it's actually good that they got tied up.
Tornado.
It was actually kind of good that they got tied up. Then.
You forgot that bad guys.
I know, but they're after.
I'm sorry. I forgot he's my bad.
Oh yeah, no worries. I put them at the end of them being in a box.
Trying to break the lock up. Oh, that's a
Well, they. Okay, that won't win.
personal names.
The second one will, not the first one.
Okay.
It won't hit, but it doesn't do damage.
Okay. 17 damage on the second.
Okay. Alright, it breaks open. The monster is out.
In that case, I will rage.
Can you hear me, Ace?
And that's
Yeah.
all I got.
Hey,
Okay.
Hi.
It looks at you.
you okay?
What?
Yeah.
And then it's going to.
I'm
Yeah.
just standing right in front of it.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Tooth's not feeling good.
That one's gonna go.
It's okay.
This one's gonna go.
Like even with the medicine they gave you, it's not helping.
Wait, is it in mine and
Not really.
It is, but it hasn't moved
Not
because
really.
it's in the same spot because Tornad's right next to it.
Oh.
That's the only thing.
That sucks.
Does it when it started?
Yeah.
Does it cause damage?
Well, it has to.
Because I think it has to do it when it first starts its turn, right? Because that
Yeah.
way, yeah. So that way, any creature.
It has to do a
When a creature
wisdom
moves
perception
into,
check.
when a
Once
creature
it
moves
starts
into
moving.
or within the area, it takes. Okay.
I love you, buddy.
We'll do
Love you too.
say, let me go back to my characters. Okay.
Hey, what I'm planning is I'm planning on catching one of them for you, and you can have it as a pet.
11.
Maybe. It'd be kind of cool.
Does that?
Yeah,
I'm
mine's
planning
14.
on. That's why
So it
I did
doesn't
the
know it's
snare.
there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Since the crate just fell apart, it's
Maybe
currently not
you
gonna.
could do okay. You've got speak with animals, right?
Mhm.
When it does move, it's not gonna realize
Yeah.
it's
So
there.
like you could maybe try to speak with it.
Okay.
You can have like a demonic angel creature or whatever as your pet.
So I'm gonna do
You already have enough pets.
attack.
You already have enough pets, but you'll have another one
That is 19
at your
to hit.
side to
Oh
protect
yeah,
you.
that hits.
And this
You're
is
just becoming
2d4
the
plus
person that's like just
necrotic damage.
going
Yeah.
accumulating pet after pet, huh?
Mhm.
So 8, so 4.
It makes sense because you're the druid, huh?
Con 13 saving throw, please.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah.
I walked away for a minute. I'm making tea.
Okay, no problem.
Is this poison?
Necrotic.
I also did it so that because I knew that it was going to
For
take
this
that many
console.
turns, so I could talk to you.
It's not poison, no.
Mhm.
In that case, I got an 8.
I could just use that as an
For
excuse.
the next round,
I don't even have to talk the
your
whole
arms turn
round.
to shadow.
What?
You just say 10
What does
rounds
that do?
And your maul falls to the floor.
Well, that's not good. Guys, I may have underestimated this one.
Maybe we should have just destroyed the boxes from the get-go.
And it goes to attack you again.
Okay.
I agree with you, Nina.
Does 13 hit you?
Nina.
That will miss. You duck out of the way and.
You said Nina.
Nini.
I adjusted it slightly because I wanted it to be longer, and I wasn't going to do that. Okay.
Well, that's boring. I thought they were gonna fly around.
It is Okay.
Look at my stream. Look at my stream.
I guess I can.
I was just gonna.
Yeah. I'm trying.
I thought they were gonna fly around.
Yeah. Who was gonna fly around? Damn it.
No, just walking.
Okay. Sam, evens or odds? Odds. Okay. I'm gonna roll D4.
Oh, I didn't even know
Okay,
Coldest was in here.
I'm gonna have Ember do a
He
wisdom
was.
saving throw.
He is.
Oh, I thought he left.
He's muted.
You see Ember screeches out, and she.
Okay, what did you want to show me?
What the heck
Oh,
did
that's
that
cool.
thing do? And
But I thought they were gonna fly around.
Right.
Yeah. Something would have happened, Ember, but she passed.
They're just walking around like that.
And that's the turn of that monster. The other one is. Had to land on odds, I would have had you do the wisdom save, Sam. Thankfully, because I have like a +7 to mine. Wisdom save.
That's good.
Yeah, see this one? I have a shadow maid in this one.
I'm gonna do this.
He's not walking around though.
That's cool.
15, 20. Let's see.
Maybe I have to move him.
I'm watching. Is that part of your character though? Is you don't like
Tornin, as you see,
attacking
you
creatures?
realize the monster goes out, and
I don't know. I was just being silly.
your arms dissipate, and your maul drops to
That's
the ground.
That's also part of the reason why I didn't attack it, because I was thinking like, if Drake directly told me, "Hey, I don't like creatures being attacked," I'm not gonna do it out of honor of Drake.
Just within range.
But like,
I believe 11 doesn't hit you.
You see this?
Okay.
Looks like the wilderness, like the.
Now we're back at the top.
Like a sand, like the desert.
Does look cool.
I don't really have much I can do
red and
against
desert,
that.
red and yellow.
Well, one of the monsters is fully out.
Yeah, no.
Very cool looking.
And then we've got these ones.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'll try to.
Do you have red deserts near where you live in Idaho?
Which bow?
Is it?
What?
Do you have red deserts there in Idaho?
Mm-hmm.
You said it's like sands and stuff. I've never seen red sand. I've only seen like the regular sand, kind of like that.
No, we don't have sand. No, we don't have red sand.
That's what our sand looks like, is right there.
Ah! Why is there? The heck?
What kind of damage are you gonna add on?
Why is there kangaroos?
No. Why is there elk in the middle of the road?
Here. Okay, so the lightning.
Your favorite.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your attack.
I mean, why is there elk in the middle of the road? There's not elk in there. There's not even elk in that capture.
Sure hits.
Oh yeah, scorpions. Where'd you see elk? I didn't even see elk. I saw kangaroos.
You're delayed.
Alright, so I've got the
Now I've
1
seen
damage
scorpion.
thing, but then it says for the arrow.
You're leaving the scorpion cage.
So how do I roll it?
Oh, there's the elk. Okay, I see it. I didn't notice it.
The damage of
You passed it.
set.
You should be able to just like
So
put it
just
in a
roll the
crowd and put
regular
it where it's supposed
damage
to
and
be,
then
right?
the 2d8?
Yeah, but.
You just weirded out how it got out.
No, it's not got out.
How much did lightning say?
Well, then how did it get there?
The arrow.
She threw it out accidentally one time.
Lightning damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, scorpion or the mantises.
So the normal damage of the
I don't like praying mantises because they literally can bite your head off. That's their whole thing.
So 11, and then
That's their whole thing. Like when they have babies, like that's what they do. The female
so 11
ones,
and 7, so
they'll
18.
go and they'll bite the head off the male one. It's creepy, dude. That's why I don't like them. They're creepy.
How would you like to kill Shadow, please?
Did your boa?
Kind of just like
What?
strike, like when the arrow kind of just like
Did your boa?
and just shot like electrical bolt through its body.
As it does, and as it crackles, and it, like with the
I
light
feel like they're
dancing,
gonna kill
it
them
looks in
all,
your
and I'm not
direction,
even gonna get to
Meanie, and
do
goes,
anything.
"Thank you."
Not a big deal.
As you see, kind of like a humanoid, like tiefling figure, like for a flash appear, and it flashes again, and it looks at Tornado and goes, "Sorry about that," and it just collapses.
And then there's these two.
And your arms appear again. It feels like when your body, like your arms or feet or something fall asleep, you get that tingling sensation. But your arms are back.
Okay.
Now I gotta go build.
Yeah.
Nice kill.
Now I gotta go build up upstairs next zoo.
Meanie, you have extra attack, so you can attack again.
Oh yeah, you can go after the eyeball one or the rotting throat.
I guess I'll shoot my other arrow or my other bow at the which cage is the weakest?
This one right here, the one with the eyeball monster.
Oh, well, it's still within range, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try to, like, hit that to explode the cage.
Okay, sounds good.
You wanna just listen to it from my tablet, so that way we don't have to hear echo. Or there you go. You're able to hear it now. Can you hear it?
Mhm.
Okay. That's pretty clear for you?
It's a little quiet, but.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Just down, one that is damaged a little bit lower below. Nice, good job, dude. Okay, since Cynthia is still, Cynthia, did Tornin take damage?
Yes.
Christian.
Yeah.
Tornin took damage, so you can use your turret thing to give health.
Fools.
Tornin. Because your turret's up right now, but you can still use your reaction.
Right, yeah.
Tornin some health.
Use my torrent. Our cleric is like incapacitated, so I have to be the cleric, I guess.
Well, go ahead and use your turret.
Hold on. I've got to do something real quick. Beyond's loading real quick. Get that loaded. There it is. Okay.
You guys are doing good at the fight.
So y'all know one of my intention, if possible, if y'all could, for the last creature, could y'all go and like lure it to my snare when I get close to where it gets? I think we're on like the third or fourth round, aren't we? At least.
No, you've only started doing the snare for one round, so this is your second round.
Okay, this is the second round. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll get down. It really takes 10 rounds to do the snare. That takes forever, dude.
Yep. Yeah.
More like a before combat prep.
Yeah, like say if you're like, we know the bad guys are coming down this like pathway, let's make like traps for them. That sort of
Also, they're gonna see you set it up, so it's gonna be probably pretty hard to lure something to it.
Right. Oh, well.
You could drop it and do something else. If you want to.
I
Or you
could.
keep doing it. It's your choice.
I could, but. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So. My actions. What's my actions? It takes up that ability. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, crap. Press on something. Okay. Okay, so it is a 1d8 plus 3. Has that how it works? It just like it's able to, I'm able to do that ability until it loses its health?
It either has a, on your features tab.
It has a health thing. It has a health thing of 15. And also a armor class of 18.
Let me see, because I know for my wildfire spirit is not going to last much longer.
Mm-hmm.
So usually this kind of thing has a time frame set on it, you know? Let me check.
It says you have one cannon at a time. You can create while your cannon is present. Once per long rest, you can use an expended spell slot to go in. You can take an action to magically create a small or tiny cannon within 5 feet of you. So yeah. So yeah, and it's a bonus. The bonus action is the actual like cannon itself, like ability. But yeah, it doesn't say anything about like duration. Usually it would in the creating cannon or the.
So protector bonus action grants 1d8 plus HP. So go ahead and just roll the 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
And
It looks like that it's just an armor class thing in health. Like it's basically like its own thing. And I get to be able to do the abilities
let
of
me
it.
double. Yeah, because usually I'm not saying you can't do that cannon thing. I just want to see outside of you doing that, like, is there a time frame?
It's 1 hour.
Oh, is
1
it?
hour. Okay.
Is it? Does it say that? Why didn't I not add that on D&D Beyond then?
You gotta click it.
Yeah. It's the third paragraph of the Eldritch Cannon Protector. The last sentence. It disappears if its health is reduced to 0 hit points or after 1 hour, and you can dismiss it early as an action.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay. I didn't see that. There's a lot to Artificer, honestly.
Oh yeah, I know it's a hard class. When I was doing it for Baxter, I was like, yeah, it's a lot.
8 plus 3, that's 11.
11 HP back to Tornin.
Okay, cool.
Is that your turn, or do you want to do anything else?
So that leaves me an action to do.
So you can either drop snare or keep working on snare.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's anything else I could do that's...
You do have the giant eyeball monster is now free.
Yeah.
And it's about 20 feet from you, but about 15 feet from Drake.
It's not going to even be ready for it yet, because it has to have 10 rounds before the snare could even be ready anyway, so... Yeah, there's nothing really I could do with that. I'm going to cast my Ray of Frost gun at the creature that you're talking about. I guess.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Does it mean It takes 10 rounds to do it, so there's no way to set it up, I guess. 19 to hit.
That will hit. Go ahead.
Okay. So that's a 9 damage on and frost, and it also has a slowed down speed of I said something about slowed down speed. It's reduced by 10 to 10 feet at the start of its turn.
Okay, sounds good.
So that ends my turn after that.
Nice, good job. Okay, up next is... Okay, so...
I got it.
I believe it's Tornin if Drake's not back.
No, Drake's not feeling good with their tooth. They're kind of opting out right now.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry, Ace. I was trying to get you a monster.
It's okay. I don't care about it.
10 turns. That's ridiculous to make a simple snare. Like what?
Yeah.
All it is just what it is basically it's a rope that is like on the floor, and like when the creature puts its foot in it or whatever, it's gonna yank it up to the ceiling and everything, and it like hangs it. Like there was that first time I used it and like there was no problem, and then she read it and was like, oh yeah, it takes 10 turns, and we stuck with that. I feel like just taking that off of my spell list, honestly, it's not even useful.
Yeah.
Because like that would take forever. I mean that's most of the game, really. Like,
Yeah. I don't know about it. I'm right back. Thank you.
I thought that was NBC. Where am I supposed to go? Hail Tobin Kev.
Ended 18 on the second.
Does it say where I'm
Or 16
do
damage.
that?
Actually, so
Oh, okay.
plus extra 2 for each of those. So add 4 to that.
How do you want to kill this one?
This is the multi-eyed spider weed thing. I just want to smash its head into the ground. I imagine it's like trying to crawl out from the rubble of the cage. Yeah. And I'm there waiting for it. Just smash the multi-eyed head.
Nice. It looks like he's like... And dies. Nice, good job.
And
She's got one monster left.
I think I'm going to stay here for now.
Okay.
And hopefully it comes to me.
Okay.
We'll see.
Right. So, good kill. It's going to do lamb attack. That is...
Why did I roll?
Because Tornin moved in the spike room. Just one square over to get at the eye monster that died just now. Because Tornin rolled a lot of damage. You rolled so much damage. Yeah, you rolled like a few points over the damage needed. So, it was perfect. You said the +1. So, good job. So the slam attack against that, that will hit, and the amount of damage. Okay, it looks like the cage is getting very close to falling apart, but it's not exactly there yet.
What's up?
We're back at the top.
I was just looking at the stuff.
It is currently
Ooh. Ooh.
39-40 feet from you.
Are you watching the stream? I gotta show you something.
Buddy, it's kind of, yeah. I'll watch the stream. Yeah. Gotcha.
Where is it at?
Do you want me to just kind of just tell them I'm gonna just be done? Because, like, you're...
Oh, I don't hit.
You have multiple attacks, right?
I know.
I mean, I could tell them I'm done with the game if you need me to.
Go ahead and mark it down.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you want me to focus on your stream?
I just want you to look at this one, I think.
Oh, okay. You did a good job on your too. It's really cool. Proud of you.
Screech out.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
Is your tooth still hurting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then up next, I believe, is Linford, right?
Maybe
Should it
scroll.
just... Hmm?
You see?
Maybe what? Yeah. Looks really cool.
So.
And that's the top of the cage, the top of the zoo.
No. You're very, very laggy then. Go out of it and come back.
And I can't do anything because my tablet just died, even though I have it on the charger. Stupid.
Oh no.
Dumb. Yeah. Whatever. That stuff is constantly draining, dude. It's weird.
I do a screen share.
Yeah, my tablet just died, so I don't know if I'll be able to keep playing the game. That's fun. Yep, it's completely dead. So that's great. Yeah, I guess I'm done playing the game. Well.
You see my screen?
No, I don't. I can't see any screen. I'm just looking at my game, but I'm not. I can't. I don't have my tablet or my phone active right now. Both of them are dead. No, I'm not watching the game. I'm not listening to the game or able to watch your stream. I guess I can get off my game and put it on my TV. I guess, but I wouldn't be able to talk to you then. Put it on YouTube. But what is it that you're trying? What was it that you wanted to show me? Like maybe you could take a picture of it and I'll look at it later because both my devices are dead, fortunately. I love you.
Love you too.
You okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just frustrated.
Frustrated about what?
Nothing. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. It's nothing that you did. It's nothing anyone else did. Just general frustration. Look at this guy.
I send you a picture.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it whenever my phone and tablet.
No, on the stream. We can't see it on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, are you on the Voices Within one? Oh, there it goes. It just sent. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Is
You
that
can
in
go
the same...
inside it. Yeah, it's the same. You can go inside it.
Oh, that's neat. We should go and explore that. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I love you.
Me too. I just found it.